In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to start a side hustle online. If you're watching this, you probably already have a job and you want to make some extra money, you want to be your own boss, you want to talk about the things that you are passionate about. Maybe you want to work from home, work from your cell phone or your laptop. Maybe you want to travel more or have more time with your family. And I can bet this is probably not a new idea for you. This is probably something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. You're just not sure how to get started or how to make it work. Well, this video is going to be all about how to actually make money online, how to create the content, and how to do what you love. My name is Rachel Esley. I've been a content creator for many years. I've tried all the ways to make money online, and what I'm going to share with you is totally doable, fun, and can work for you. So if you're into that kind of stuff, be sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like so YouTube can show you more of this type of content. When it comes to making money online, having a side hustle, part-time or a full-time online business, you have to make sure that it's something that you actually like. It's something that you are actually passionate about. You need to pick a niche. This is an area of focus that you can talk about for hours and hours and you can work on for hours and hours. And it's okay if you're not an expert in this area yet, but it needs to be something where you want to be an expert in. Because as you start creating content and really getting into your business, you're going to learn so much that you will become an expert at it. Now, it is okay to try out different things and experiment. That's how you really learn what you're good at. That's how you really learn what the people, the audience that's going to be following you is interested in also. But if you're creating content about things that you are not interested in, then people watching your content and seeing your content are gonna pick up on that and they're not gonna stick, and it's gonna make it harder for you to grow the business. Picking a niche doesn't mean that you have to focus on just one topic. There can be multiple topics around it, and having variety is good. It's good for you and good for your audience. What's very important when starting your side hustle is to avoid overwhelm and avoid burnout. You don't want to set yourself up for failure. You want to set yourself up for success. If you wake up in the morning or you come home from work and you feel too tired to work on your business, it's probably because it's not in a niche that you actually love. You are allowed to evolve. Your audience will actually appreciate your evolution. Your audience is going to be following you and your business and your content because of you. If they don't like you, that's okay. They'll just go watch the content from someone else, from the hundreds of thousands of other people who are in the same niche. But just because there's hundreds of thousands of people in the same niche as you, that doesn't mean that you can't stand out, and it doesn't mean that you can't succeed. What's really important with your online side hustle is content. Now, you can outsource content, and even if you are outsourcing content, you still need to be really involved with it. But in this video, we're going to be talking more about content that you are the star of. The reason I like this is because it's basically free to do. You have a lot of control over your content, and what you say in your content comes from you. Some people say that certain niches are more profitable than other niches, but I don't really believe that. You can be successful and profitable in any topic that there is out there. So pick what you love. And now the next step is to have something to sell. What are you going to be selling? How are you going to be monetizing your content? So here are some things that you can sell with the content that you love. One would be affiliate offers. These are offers that other companies or brands have created, and you are promoting these offers and you are making a cut of it. You're making a commission from those offers. I really love affiliate offers because you don't have to worry about fulfillment. You don't have to make a product or make a service or make an online course or make a software. You can just promote a company that you really already love and use. I have a bunch of other videos on my channel about making money with affiliate marketing. You could check out the videos or the playlists here on my channel. The next way that you can be making money with your content is through selling advertising space. Google Ads is one way, so if you have a website or a blog, you can put Google Ads on that website. And then with YouTube, the Google AdSense program, which is the YouTube AdSense program, can put videos on your ads and you can make ad revenue from that. You can also make ad revenue from TikTok, from Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels. All of these brands will pay you if you put ads in front of your videos. But you typically have to have a certain number of subscribers and watch time before you are allowed to get approved for that. And it's important to not only rely on the ad space. There's so many other ways to monetize your brand and your content. So ad revenue should just be one of the ways that you're making money. The next way that also ties into selling advertising space on your content, which can be your website or your video content, is through sponsorships, or they're also called brand deals or brand collabs, brand partnerships. But basically, this is when a company pays you to talk about their product or their company in your content. You can make an entire video about their product, or you can just give a 15-second or 30-second plug about their product in your content. The bigger your audience gets, the more engaging your content gets, the better you are at making content, then the better you will be at securing these sponsor deals and be able to charge more. Now, to get these sponsorships, it's best to reach out to the company first. And if you're not sure which companies to reach out to, what I recommend is looking at your competitors or your colleagues and seeing what companies and what products are sponsoring their content. Make a list, do some research, and then you can reach out to those companies. You can send them an email, let them know why you would make great marketing content for their brand, and then you can work through the negotiations via email or a phone call. Another way that you can make money with your content is by selling paid courses. Now, with your free content, such as your blog posts and your videos, you're going to be teaching people and educating people, giving advice for free, but then you can also create paid products, digital products, online courses, and you can charge for that. The thing with this is that it can take some time to create your course and take some time to build up the audience. So if you don't want to make your own course, you can also be an affiliate for someone else's course. Another way that you can monetize your expertise is by selling consulting or coaching. This is where someone in your audience, one of your fans, your followers, they reach out to you and they pay you for your time. They pay you for a one-on-one call or multiple one-on-one calls, and you give them personalized advice and feedback. This is a great way to make money online, but it is time trade for money. It's not passive income. You're still selling an hour of your time for however much you're charging for it. But you might be making more than you would be making at your regular job. Another thing that you can sell with your content online is services. Perhaps it's marketing services. Perhaps you're really good at content creation, so you sell services where you help other companies with their content creation. Maybe you sell website design. Maybe you sell advertising services. It could be credit repair, it could be copywriting. But the thing with services is that it's also not passive income unless you're outsourcing the services to another vendor. I personally don't like to sell services that would be taking up my time, which is why right now in my business, I'm just focused on the affiliate revenue, the ad revenue, and the sponsorship revenue. At the moment, I'm not selling my own courses, I'm not selling consulting, although that could change in the future, and I'm not selling services at the moment, but any of this can change in the future. It takes time to build this up. It takes time to build up your list of affiliate offers. It takes time to secure sponsorship deals. It takes time to get approved to be paid ad revenue from the social media platforms. It takes time to build a course. It takes time to set up consulting packages, and it takes time to figure out what services you would be offering and then delivering on those services. And in the beginning of starting this online business, your time should really be focused on content creation, especially if you're doing this to be earning passive income. Content creation is how you're going to be reaching people, especially if you're doing this with all organic content and organic traffic. Some people start their online business and they have a budget set aside to invest into advertising, but for most people, you want to start your business with no money. You want to start it with very little investment. When it comes to content creation, what's working now in 2022 is YouTube videos and shorter videos, which can be YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, and TikToks. So your longer videos, that would be anywhere from 8 minutes to 20 minutes, or it can be longer, would be going on YouTube. And I say 8 minutes because your video needs to be 8 minutes in order to make the most from YouTube ads. And if it's longer, then you can be making even more from the YouTube ads, but you also want to have a high watch time. You want people to watch your videos till the end. So if your videos are too long, then people might not watch your video all the way till the end. So I like around 10 to 15 minutes for YouTube videos. And then for your shorter videos, you can just create one short video and upload it to YouTube Shorts to Facebook Reels, to Instagram Reels, and to TikTok, that same video, and I like to keep those under 60 seconds. The video has to be under 60 seconds to be uploaded to YouTube Shorts, but you also want to have long watch time for that too. You want people to watch your videos till the end. You actually want people to watch your short videos multiple times. If they watch it multiple times, it's going to tell the algorithms of these social media platforms to show your video to even more people. So for my short videos, I like to keep them around 30 to 45 seconds. With your YouTube videos, this is where you can be much more educational. You can fit a lot more information into a 10-minute video than you can in a 30-second video. And with your shorter videos, this is where it can be better to be funny. Implementing comedy into these short viral videos is the best way to make them go viral. You can still be informative and educational in your short videos, but from my own experience, adding an element of comedy is going to help the video get more of a reach. And then you can use the traffic and audience from these short videos to drive more traffic to your longer videos. When you're creating your content, you always want to have a call to action. So for your longer videos, your YouTube videos, your call to action might be for the follower or the audience member to check out the sponsor of your video. You also have room to ask people to like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. Your call to action can be for them to buy your course or buy coaching from you. But in your shorter videos, it's best to just have one call to action. So if you're just getting started, your call to action might just be for them to follow you. You can also create sponsored short videos. So if you have a sponsor for your shorter video, your call to action might be for them to click the link in your bio, which can also be an affiliate link for that sponsor. So you can actually get paid by the company to create that video and make commissions. If you are into writing, you can also be creating blog posts. So you can write up a blog post, put it on your website, and then make a video based on that blog post, or you could start with your video and then turn the video into a blog post. Having a website and a blog isn't necessary though, especially when you're first starting your side hustle. Doing interviews with other people in your niche, is a great way to create content too. When you're doing an interview, you're just asking the questions that you think your audience wants to have the answers to. You bring on an expert or another content creator who's up and coming, and by doing this, it's a great way to network, to socialize, to learn, and to tap into someone else's content. Some people's side hustles are just interviews. What's cool about interviews too is you can put them on podcasting platforms. But if you're telling yourself you also want to implement podcasting platforms in addition to YouTube and the Reels and the website, it can really slow you down, especially if you're just doing this part-time. I personally don't have any content on any podcasting platforms. I'm just focused on the YouTube, the short videos, and I put some of it on my website. That's not to say though I wouldn't do it in the future. Another great thing about doing interviews is that the person you're interviewing might also offer to interview you on their platform. And if you do interviews, more people with even bigger audiences are going to want you to interview them or invite you to be interviewed on their platforms. And when you do these interviews with your colleagues, you're going to become friends with them. So then they're going to start supporting your content. They're going to start liking your videos and commenting on your videos more, and you'll do the same for them, and it's going to boost up your content in the algorithm of these platforms. So you'll see exponential growth by doing interviews. You also want to make sure that you're cross-promoting your content. So if you create a YouTube video or an interview, you can cut it up into a short 30-second video to put on the other platforms. Before you create your content, before you do your interview or sit in front of the camera to film your YouTube video or set up your phone to make your TikToks, you want to have an outline ready. You don't need a word-for-word script, but you definitely want to have an outline. I have my outline right over here on my computer, and I just put it right over here, and I take a break, see what is the next thing I'm gonna say, look back at the camera, and I definitely have a lot of pauses and breaks in my videos, but then when I'm editing them, I do jump cuts and cut out the empty space. Sometimes I write my video outlines on the computer, or I'll type them on my phone. I'll have ideas for videos I want to make or things I want to talk about and type it on the notes app of my phone, or sometimes I'll write it on paper, but then I transfer it onto the computer so I can create the content. You do not need fancy equipment to create your content. You can create it all from your phone, especially the short videos. I do like to make them from my phone, but my YouTube videos I make from my camera. If I'm doing interviews, I'll usually just use my webcam that's in my computer. You do want to have decent audio and you do want to have decent lighting, but you don't need anything fancy. You don't need anything expensive. You don't need fancy edits on your videos or fancy thumbnails. There's plenty of content that goes super viral and that's made for free. I make my own thumbnails on Canva. Yes, I've paid other people to make me thumbnails before, but it's not necessary and it can slow you down. And same with editing. I edit most of my videos myself with iMovie. Sometimes I'll outsource the editing, but it's not always worth it. And again, it can slow you down. But sometimes it could speed you up by outsourcing the editing. So it just depends how good and fast you are at editing. If you're going to be starting your side hustle, working on your business, even just part-time, you have to make the time for it. You might feel like you have no time, but you just have to set aside the time. That might be saying no to a trip with your friends. It might be saying no to a night out. What really helps is batching your content, batching your filming, not just sitting down and filming one YouTube video, but sitting down and filming 3 YouTube videos, not just filming 1 TikTok a day, but filming 5 in a day. And then the next day, focusing just on editing, especially if you're setting aside the time to fix up your hair, fix up your makeup, fix up your clothes, set up the lighting and everything. That all takes time. So batching the content is super important. Batching is also how you will avoid the overwhelm and avoid the burnout. If you're thinking about turning your side hustle into a full-time hustle, a full-time business, you do have to make sure that you can afford it. I would suggest waiting until you're making money and you're on track to making that full-time income and you're confident in making the full-time income before doing something like quitting your job. Now, it's not wrong to invest money into your business before you're making money, but you don't want to be losing money month after month. What stops most people from succeeding at their side hustle is actually just getting started. You don't need daily content. You don't have to publish content every single day, especially in the beginning. But you do have to get started. You do have to put that first video out there. You can put out that first video even if you don't have something to sell yet. Just start making the content, get in the habit of doing it. You'll get better and better. That's the best way to learn. Yes, watching this video and watching the other videos on my channel and subscribing to this channel is going to educate you. It is going to help you to become better at succeeding in this online business. But the best way that you're gonna learn is by actually doing it. Yes, I watch a lot of YouTube videos that give me tips and advice, and I've invested in online courses to grow my business. And I've invested in coaching and consulting, and it has got me ahead much faster, but I learned the most just by doing it. You learn ways to be faster and more productive and more effective. You learn ways to be better on camera. You learn what didn't work out so good and what you can do better the next time. So if you've been waiting for a sign to get started, take this as your sign, and you can post your links in the comments below of this video. I want to see your YouTube channel, your Instagram account, your TikTok. Let me check it out and support you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.